So we have these things called energy levels, where it kind of stores oh, you've got to be kidding me! Hey guys, Coop Tutorials here, and it has been quite a while since I've made a video, and I'm proud to bring you, if it's going to be any video, it has to be this. I've been working on this for quite a while. It is a chemistry mod, and I know there's already a chemistry mod out there, thank you. But this is going to be much bigger. What we have here so far is, we just have some very basic elements here. There's some very basic stuff going on right now. What we have is the proton, the neutron, and the electron, and then we have oxygen and hydrogen. These are the two elements that I've added in so far. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. First thing we have here is the proton. And what this is, it's basically a proton. If you're a chemistry person, that's what it does. But if you're not a chemistry person, a proton is a +1 energy reading on an atom, sorry. And yeah, you can get this from a proton ore, and you can actually use a wooden pick with this, so you can get right into the chemistry right at the start, and you'll get 8 protons from each one you find. Next, we have the neutron. Now, the neutron in an atom, it doesn't really do much, actually. It doesn't have a charge. It's kind of there to balance out the atom. So if you find a neutron ore, which is underground, you can use a wooden pickaxe once again, and you will get 8 neutrons. And next up, we have the electron. Now, the electron is actually a -1 energy in an atom, and once again, electron ore, wooden pickaxe, 8 electrons. Okay, so I think I'd better mention this first before we go on. There are these things that I've added into the game called proton and neutron clusters, meaning that it's multiple protons and neutrons crushed in together. This does not exist in real life. This is just something so that I can keep it within the 9-space crafting table. So what we can do here is we can use 2 protons, and we can make a proton cluster with 2 protons in it. And yes, I know, there's not a texture with it, but that's okay. And we can just fill them in as much as we need. So we have 9 here. And then if we make another one, we'll have another proton cluster, which is, we have 2 proton cluster 9s. And if we put both of those in, we have a proton cluster 18. And it works the same way for a neutron, where you can just, oh yeah, this one doesn't have a name either. Seriously, it's a work in progress, but come on, don't hate, appreciate. Appreciate what I've done for you, science nerds. Appreciate. Alright, so the next one we have here is hydrogen, which is our first element on the periodic table. And all this needs is a shapeless recipe. You can put this in any way you want. What you have here is you need 1 proton, 1 electron, and 1 neutron, and that will give you 1 hydrogen. Alright, so there's something else that I should mention before we go on. It's these things called energy levels, where they store electrons in each level. An atom has up to, I'm not entirely sure actually how high it goes up, but each energy level surrounding an atom stores a different number of electrons. So the first energy level right here, which we can craft by doing, that's weird, this is the energy level 1. This is the first energy level of an atom, and what we can do with this, well actually we'll make 2. Okay, we got 2 energy level 1s here, and what we can do with this is we can either stash it up with electrons, and it holds a maximum of 2 electrons. This first energy level holds a maximum of 2 electrons. And then what we can also do is we can use 2 electrons with this. We can make another one right here. And yes, I know there are no textures. Thank you. All right. And then what else we can do is we can put these in and we'll get an energy level 2. Now this is one with a texture. This is the only one that I have textures so far, and I'm thinking of keeping the same pattern with this. So we got the energy level 2, and these can hold up to 8, which is actually highly convenient for us because this is Minecraft. Alright, so the next thing we have here is oxygen. Now this is the second element that I've made so far, and it's the 8th element on the periodic table, if you're noticing a pattern. We have oxygen, and what it requires is, this is also a shapeless recipe, is an energy level 1, right here, and an energy level 2 with 6 electrons in it, a neutron cluster with 8 neutrons in it, and a proton cluster with 8 protons in it, and we will get 1 oxygen from this. Alright, now this is the best part. This is my favorite part of my mod so far. What we have here is 2 hydrogen and an oxygen makes an H2O, or water. That's right, folks. Water is now craftable. Thank you very much. That was amazing by me. I know, because I'm amazing and such. But yeah, water. You can place down water and such. Oh, and this is pretty cool too. It doesn't move. It's just kind of there. I mean, you can still go in it, but it just doesn't move. Unless a block update happens near it, next to it. Like that. Anyways, guys, that was the beta version of my chemistry mod. Thank you so much for watching. And, wow, I just can't believe I made it. I did it. I did it. I made my first official mod-ish, kind of. Wow, man, this is amazing. Anyways, guys, I am Coop Tutorials, and I will see you later. Goodbye.